Namaste to all our audience tuned in today to Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria. You talk, the world listens. Dear viewers, you know the influence of a great principal can never be diminished. Gone are those days when children considered principals as terrifying and frightening. Our director principal, Miss Shalini Nambiar, is a leader who believes in building character, inspires dreams, encourages creativity, builds confidence, instills a love for learning, touches your hearts, and changes lives forever. Miss Nambiar leads with her heart. Today, in our Guftagu with the Principal series from Radio Spark Studio, we have Director Principal Miss Shalini Nambiar interviewing the head boy of the school, Abhinandan Adhikari, from grade 12. Abhinandan, a versatile and multifaceted student, full of zeal and enthusiasm for life, and an active council member, leads his team by example. His leadership qualities, fun-loving style is much loved by his fellow mates and also makes him proactively participate in all the school events. He has been selected for the Harvard College Project for Asian and International Relations. A climate activist, he has worked in collaboration with UN, UNDP, and WWF for climate change, participated in more than 85 MUNs, recognized by the UNIC for India and Bhutan, conducted gender sensitization workshops for elementary school students in collaboration with UNESCO. His talents take him far and wide. So over to a refreshing Guftagu as Director Principal interviews the head boy Abhinandan Adhikari. Listen to the ebullient confab.
Okay, hi Abhinandan.
Good morning, ma'am.
It's such a pleasure to sit with the head boy of us, the school. So tell me a little bit about yourself, your journey in life so far.
But before we start, ma'am, it's a pleasure for me as well to have a Guftagu with the Director Principal of St. Anandram, Jaipuria School. And also, ma'am, before we start, I would like to wish you a very happy marriage anniversary today. I did my research, ma'am. And if I talk about my journey in the school, I have been in this school for the past 14 years and it has been a wonderful journey. Mm-hmm. I remember when it was my first day in the school. Mm-hmm. When I enrolled in class nursery, my mother was willing to drop me till the reception because I was very young. I was 3 or 4 years old.
Right.
But I remember Prashant sir, who is still associated with the school, stopped my mother and said that you can't go beyond this point. So I cried a bit, I guess. So Prashant sir carried me and he dropped me till nursery 2. Where Garima ma'am was my class teacher. So my journey began like that. And then if you go down the lane 14 years, it has been a wonderful journey. Some notable class teachers that I would like to talk about, Rajni ma'am, Mahima ma'am. Mahima ma'am was a great support for me. She supported me like going out of the way in class 10th. Yeah. And now I'm the head boy in class 12, so it has been a great journey. I'm like full of inter-house competitions, inter-school competitions, lot of debates with teachers, friends on various different topics.
Excellent. That's really nice. I mean, it's funny that you remember your first day at school.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't remember. And if you talk to me about my school life, I remember the worst teachers. And maybe one good teacher I had, who was my English teacher. Otherwise, they used to make us stand on the chair, shout at us. They thought, but it was fun. School days are fun.
Ma'am, maybe after a few months, if you call me back, I would be able to share about the worst teachers that I had.
I like that. Okay, let's move ahead. What are you most interested in? What do you love doing?
So, ma'am, this is a very interesting question. When I was in class 8th, I remember I started hating maths. I'll be very honest. And at that point of time, I told my parents कि मुझे आगे 11th क्लास में जाके जब अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी I'll pursue the stream humanities. And I was highly interested in political science, history, sociology, psychology, and for that matter, English that we have compulsorily. Sure. I didn't pursue or continue Hindi after class 10th.
Okay.
So after class 12th, I'm preparing for various law entrance exams like CLAT, IELTS and all, and I want to pursue law from a national law university in India, or maybe undergraduation course in political science from abroad, and for that matter, I have even applied to some colleges in US and UK, and I'm awaiting the results. As of
All the
now.
best.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would need a lawyer and I will reach out to you. Do share your number,
Sure, ma'am.
because you're going to pass out soon, yeah? Don't forget me, right? You know
Sure.
my name. I'm Shalini Nambiar.
Ma'am, of course, ma'am.
Okay, let me ask you an interesting one. If I was the genie,
Okay.
from the Aladdin time, what are the 3 wishes you would want me to grant you?
Ma'am, with respect to the school or in general?
Anything.
Ma'am,
Your choice.
one thing that, I've desperately wanted in the school is, ma'am, cricket.
Okay.
I have been a cricketer. I played at some very good levels like the state level and even some national level tournaments, and we didn't have cricket in the school. So we used to play other games like football, volleyball and all, but cricket is something that I miss. And
Okay.
it has been my strongest desire to represent my school in a school team, because cricket school teams are very popular, and it is like, for us, the boys, and for the girls as well, cricket is something that we all always want to play. So cricket would surely, for the school, especially, would be my first wish. Secondly, I would say time management is a very big problem. So if I can get 26 hours or 27 hours in a day, it would be great. And my third wish, I think it would be, I want to do night outs with my friends, because that is something I didn't have. Or for that matter, last night one of my best friends came to my house and it was really fun. So I would want to have night outs often more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I give you those 27 hours, extend your day. But Abhinandan, all over the world, everybody has 24 hours, and some people work a lot, some people work
Yes,
less.
ma'am.
And we never seem to have time. So
True
that
that,
I
ma'am.
understand. And cricket, of course,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
know the whole nation is crazy about
Crazy
cricket.
about, ma'am.
But then, and wish you all the best.
Yes,
And I'm
ma'am.
sure as a school, they have a cricket team now, and which is really good.
Yes, ma'am.
So look forward to that. Who's your inspiration?
Ma'am, so that would be a very, that cliche kind of answer. My mother is always my inspiration, because I would say she, for the past, I guess, 3 or 4 months back, she was the officiating principal at GD Goenka Public School. Along with that, she perfectly managed everything at home. She used to teach me all the, no, not all subjects, 3 subjects when I was in class 10th, except maths and science. And I, scored brilliantly in those 3 subjects. So she's my inspiration. But apart from that, apart from my family, as I said, Mahima ma'am, she has been very supportive and she has been very kind to me in my class 10th. And that was a year, I needed a lot of help from someone outside my family.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she has been an inspiration to me.
That's really nice, and I'm sure Mahima, you've made Mahima's day, and she'll be so happy to hear this.
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, hats off to your mom for helping you out, and
Yes, ma'am.
that's really sweet of you that your mom inspires. Every mother wants.
Yes, ma'am. Every mother is an inspiration,
yeah,
ma'am.
Yeah, and it was very nice, because that day I was hearing this very nice Instagram reel. I'm on reels also. Don't think.
Ma'am, I follow you on Instagram for that fact.
And I saw that a mother is a boy's first love and the last love. Because
Ma'am, but on Instagram, when I followed you, I guess you shared a story that day, and I guess you have 3 dogs.
yes, I have 3 dogs.
So you have 3 other sons and daughters as well.
Yes, and they are like my kids.
Yeah.
So I have a golden retriever and I have 2 stray dogs which we have adopted. And my message to everybody is: you want a dog, go and adopt.
Yeah,
Indian-
exactly. Yes, ma'am.
Help them. They need a home. Okay, let's move on. What are your future goals? I mean, you said law.
Yes, ma'am.
So where do you see yourself? What law? What exactly would you want to do?
Ma'am, specifically, law has various different branches like criminal law, corporate law, international law. So, as of now, I want to pursue BA LLB. And after that, I'm highly interested in constitutional law, for that matter, litigation and criminal law.
Okay.
So these are the 2 branches that I want to pursue specifically. But it has been my dream since, you could say, class 6th or 7th, that I'm highly interested in politics. So these days, as all of us know, we have election in 5 states, including the largest state in India.
Yeah.
For that matter, not the largest, but the largest population in India, that is Uttar Pradesh. So all the time, I'm, discussing politics with my parents. And for that matter, I come from a Bengali family.
Okay.
So we are, by birth, we are interested in politics. So someday, I hope I can represent Ghaziabad at the Legislative Assembly or maybe the Parliament. And who knows,
So are you asking for a vote right now in this session for yourself?
Ma'am, would you vote for me after 7 to 8 years?
I will.
Thank you,
You
ma'am.
prove yourself first.
Ma'am, so I have one vote and I'm still just 18.
No, but it's very interesting that you are interested, and I wish you all the best.
Yes, ma'am.
And hope to see you someday representing this.
Ma'am, but for that matter, I just turned 18 today. It's my birthday.
I've got something for you. Give me a minute. Happy birthday
Thank
to you.
Thank you so much.
So we can sing for you, right?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Yeah, birthdays are special, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how's been your journey as a head boy? Head boy has a head, right? I understand that.
Ma'am, again, like humanities, this started at class 8, when I was in class 8. So when I was in class 8, we used to have offline investiture ceremonies, not like the past 2 to 3 years. So I was in the audience. I wasn't a badge holder in class 8th or 9th for that matter. So when I saw the head boy and the head girl at that time giving the speech, it was like, oh my God, this is magnificent. And when I grow up, I also want to be the head boy, or be a member of the school council for that matter.
Sure.
But whatever I did, it wasn't like because I want to be the head boy. I did all the inter-house and the inter-school competitions out of my passion for like street plays, MUNs and debates and all. And like when I came in class 12, Sudeshna ma'am said that we are nominating your name from Godavari House. Then I had an interview with the then principal, Mrs. Manju Rana. And then on, I guess, 14th July, Mahima ma'am forwarded me the first message that Abhinandan, you have been nominated as the head boy.
Oh, that's
It was a great feeling. I still remember I literally banged the door of my parents' room. They were like, kya hua, kya hua, kya hua? And then I told them that I have been nominated the head boy. I was very anxious for the whole 1 or the 2 months before that, before the interview. I literally was like, kya hoga mummy? And I was very nervous and tense at that time.
But did you always wanted to be a head boy?
Of course, I always wanted to be the head boy.
So now you know one thing, that when you dream for something, it always comes true.
Exactly. That is very true in my case, at least.
Yeah. And so your dream of becoming a politician, I'm sure, will come true. And
Thank you so much.
You have the entire school, I think, will vote for you. By the time
I
everybody will grow up.
I have like at least 5,000 votes and I'm still 18.
But I live in Delhi, so I'll have to change my residency, right?
Ma'am, you can come to Ghaziabad, ma'am.
Okay, let's have a rapid fire round.
Sure, ma'am. Sure,
okay,
ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Color which you love.
Ma'am, black or red?
Or red. Okay, your
Red,
favorite.
the color of love. Or black. But when I wear clothes, I prefer black.
Okay. Your favorite ice cream?
Chocolate ice cream? Chocolate truffle cone?
Chocolate truffle cone. Your weirdest dream?
Weirdest dream? Ma'am, usually I used to get a lot of dreams when I was in class 8th or 9th, but I don't know why I don't get, dreams for that matter, beautiful or weird these days. But I guess I was getting punished in school when I was in class 9th or 10th, and some sports teacher was making me run in the ground like 10 rounds or 20 rounds. And after that, suddenly I woke up. So that was one of the weirdest
that's fun.
dreams.
You didn't keep running, you stopped.
Yes,
right?
ma'am, I stopped.
So thank God your dream ended. Okay, one thing that annoys you the most.
Okay. Ma'am, I need to think about that. But ma'am,
It's rapid fire. Come on, you can't think.
ma'am, when someone doesn't agree with me,
So you hate it.
I don't exactly hate it, but I annoy it a bit.
You get angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not angry also, but I'm like, why isn't this person agreeing with me? And like
Okay.
that.
Your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza. And where do you eat pizza from?
I eat pizza from a lot of places like Pizza Hut, Domino's, and like Papa's Pizzeria. And
Okay. So how many times in a month you have a pizza?
ma'am, we order food very less, like once in 2 or 3 months.
So you can't have it every day,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. We, our family, like we prefer home cooked food.
That's nice.
Yes,
That's a big message to all the youth. You should tell them, stop eating junk food. Ghar ka khana, maa ke haath ka khana is the best.
Our mother, prepares the most delicious food.
So I'm inviting myself to his house now.
You're always invited, ma'am.
Okay, 3 advice you want to give me.
Ma'am, I don't feel that I'm that qualified enough for that. Ma'am, the thing is, I haven't experienced a lot of things that, I can give you
Anything.
any advice. ma'am, as much as I know you, like I haven't interacted a lot with you, but I have seen, ma'am, you are very open with the children. So I would say, ma'am, please continue to do that because, ma'am, interactive and, a kind principal like you, and for that matter, ma'am, we have a lot of teachers who are very open to the children. So this is something, ma'am, we as children really want, that, we can talk with our teachers like friends.
Sure.
Not like in the language we talk with our friends, but very openly and interact with our friends. So that is something all the teachers and the principal can do for us. But apart from that, ma'am, as I have seen you, ma'am, you are very jolly and you're like, very happy when you're around with kids. So that is something that, ma'am, we find very good, like when the teachers are very happy around us. And thirdly, ma'am, I have seen that principals, don't get involved too much, like when we do something like a class assembly or for that matter, and practicing for some inter-house or inter-school competition. So the principal can also come, the teachers can also come, and if we are practicing for the play Cinderella, so you can play a role with me in that, for that matter. Exactly.
That's a very good
I can
one.
be the prince, you can be Cinderella. Something like that.
I'm going to go and buy my Cinderella shoes now.
Ma'am, a
Gown. Okay.
I'll buy a tuxedo, a suit.
Yeah, definitely. Done. Okay. Give
A
me
black
high
one,
five.
ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. We're going to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it's really, really nice. Talking to you, Abhinandan. I really enjoyed, because one thing which I want to appreciate about you, you're very quick.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a nice...
Except the rapid fire.
Accept the rapid fire. That's fine. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Okay.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
if you were to give a very, a message to your mom and dad right now, what would it be?
Mom and dad, I'm really thankful that you are so open with me. You support me in all my endeavors, whether it be, opting for humanities. That is something not all the parents agree with easily.
Yeah.
You agreed for that easily. You didn't ask me a question. You just said, go and pursue whatever you want. You were very open to my decision of pursuing law, which is very competitive for that manner. A lot of students pursue that in the college, in the universities. And apart from academics, you have always supported me. You have always given me that space, the comfort space where I can share everything with you, whether it be my smallest problems that I face in the school or home. And I hope that I am making you proud by scoring good marks, having an interview with the director principal. And someday, I promise that I'll make you proud at a higher level.
Excellent.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure Abhinandan, I'm sure your mom is going to have tears in her eyes. I would have. Yeah. So it was such a pleasure speaking to you, Abhinandan. And guys, I'm really, really liking it, because I think it's my aim through these shows is that you all should open up, should be, honest enough to express yourself, be confident, and remember the school head is not a scary figure.
Exactly.
Right? 3 cheers to everybody, and thank you so much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Stay tuned to Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria, where you talk and the world listens.